He can go f himself. I'm gonna knock him out.
Rico Verhoeven is a legendary warrior who didn't just win, he literally broke his opponents, striking fear even into Alexander Usyk.
And Verhoeven putting to
But sometimes, arrogant scumbags who dragged honor through the mud stood in his way.
Check by Saddik. Dutchman Ben Saddik the opponent, punching combination against the bigger Verhoeven.
And today, you're going to see how the King of Kickboxing activates the disinfection mode and obliterates these dirty rats. In 2013, Rico was easily clearing out everyone on his path to the heavyweight world championship title.
He's backing! TKO! And Verhoeven putting together another!
And in the quarterfinals, he faced one of the strongest warriors of the former Ottoman Empire. It was Gökhan Saki, and because of his monstrous power, they called him the Turkish Tyson.
I'm fast.
Another low kick, and that will send him.
I'm explosive.
He's coming forward, left hook, and down goes Williams!
So every fan knew they were in for an absolute festival of violence.
Like this,
When the fight started, the Dutchman immediately demonstrated his top-notch skills in boxing, completely sunning the Turkish Tyson.
Already being knocked out. Saki blocked by Verhoeven, who again sweeps him. As you look at the results as the crowd starts chanting, Saki is the top.
However, Saki wasn't going to go down that easily, and he decided to strike at Rico's only weak spot.
By Saddik. Check by Saddik.
Then, the dirty rat went completely off the rails.
That may have been south of the equator, and Saki again over-aggressive.
Apparently, those vile shots threw Rico off his game, and Gökhan started unleashing the full power of his Saki bombs.
The favorite, Gökhan Saki immediately. The winner must win 2 fights in 1. He gave up that sport at 16 because he is an upset in the making here in Chicago. Spinning back fist by Saki.
But Verhoeven didn't back down. Showing real aura farming, he became the undisputed king of the ring once again.
In the fight. Verhoeven has Saki punching combination against the bigger Verhoeven, and that is ruled a... Oh, and Saki taking umbrage with the referee, Wagner, who ruled that...
Brutally beating the arrogant rat, Rico won by unanimous decision of judges, punishing the dirty rodent for his sneaky tactics.
to get our decision.
After that, Verhoeven secured a confident victory in the finals and became the heavyweight champion.
Good job of making this a fight. That's what he needs to do. Take game.
He went on to defend his title 7 times, which included defeating the legendary Peter Aerts.
Rico Verhoeven wants to take his crown.
He's been training and sparring with heavyweight boxer Tyson Fury.
He's just an incredible ambassador of sport.
Rico!
But then, Badr Hari loomed on the horizon. The Moroccan was famous for loud victories, and even louder scandals. Hari didn't shy away from his dirty strategy before the fight with Rico either.
Als ik hem in de eerste ronde ook uitsla, dan is die gordel die hij heeft helemaal geen drol meer waard. 10 december staan we er en ik kan je nu alvast beloven dat ik hem gewoon ook uitsla. Geen discussie, geen gezeur, geen gezeik.
When Badr was invited to the face-to-face, he decided to completely ignore the rules. Rico stayed calm and refused to respond to the provocations.
I think this already shows his class.
Because the King of Kickboxing knew he would destroy the rat in the fight.
This is a very disrespectful way to act, but in the end, you know, it's every person for himself. So I just do what I do best.
With the opening bell, the fighters collided in a fierce clash.
Rico countering with those low kicks. Time establishing his punch.
But Verhoeven held the advantage. The Dutchman was putting more holes in Hari than in a block of cheese.
And it's very hard to see. It's a knee directly on the shoulder.
And soon enough, the rat's body just couldn't take it.
Doing here.
Unable to continue, your winner, Rico Verhoeven!
However, the rat still hadn't tucked its tail and kept firing away with its dirty weapon.
This is not the way that you wanted this fight to end. Give us the details. What happened?
You know, the little guy became big, and I will knock this guy out next year.
But the rodent's words turned out to be nothing but empty trash talk again, because a year later there was no sign or sound of him. Meanwhile, Verhoeven kept destroying all contenders for his belt.
Products has no idea where the kicks are coming. He's got to work to win this.
And Badr Hari only showed his face 3 years later. Upon returning, Hari started playing his dirty game all over again.
I was waiting for this moment in this conversation. He can go f himself. I'm gonna knock him out. 21 December. 21 December, 21 December, my bro. 21 December.
Yeah, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
You're gonna cry 21
again?
December, bro.
You're gonna cry again?
You will see, my friend.
Rico immediately agreed to a rematch, eager to put a final full stop on it.
Is it Badr? The collision!
The second the bell rang, Rico started beating Hari like a punching bag.
What a start for Badr as Rico led.
But it seemed like the Moroccan had done his homework and reviewed previous mistakes.
Than we've seen in the past. Perhaps that was a mistake. Look at Badr opening up. That rear low kick. Rico. The right hand! The right hand!
Fueled by pure rage over his past defeat, Badr was mercilessly destroying Verhoeven.
Big right again.
Oh, he just slipped off and ripped that right hand.
However, Rico, being a warrior of honor, couldn't allow himself to lose to an arrogant rat.
Back.
As if charged by the energy of karma, the Dutchman started mincing the Moroccan into ground meat.
Oh, another uppercut. Rico Verhoeven found that uppercut a few times.
Badr Hari was completely broken, and with his last remaining strength, intending to bury his opponent, he only buried his own chances of winning. Despite all the dirt, Rico tried to comfort the broken Hari. But the rodent still stayed true to himself. In the end, Verhoeven defended his honor once again and shut this scumbag's mouth forever.
Rico Verhoeven!
Next, the Dutchman conducted 2 more successful title defenses. And ran into serious opposition once again. His name was Jamal Ben Saddik, and the hatred between him and Rico was thick enough to cut with a knife. See, Ben was one of the few men who had actually managed to defeat Verhoeven in the past. That's probably why he was blinded by that old success, and was way too confident in himself.
Nothing, man. I beat him once, so it's nothing special, man. I beat him once, so who is he, man? So I promise you guys, I will knock him out.
Rico knew he had a duty to defend his title from this villain and get revenge for everything. In the fight, the Dutchman immediately started showing that he wasn't the same green kid Ben had defeated back then.
Some complain that Rico's
Feeding Saddik killer kicks, Verhoeven took his revenge confidently and brutally. But the rascal continued his rat parade even after the fight. So Rico, refusing to let him get away with it, immediately demanded the conclusion of their trilogy and a chance to punish the rat once and for all. Their third dance began, and it was obvious Ben was not going to repeat the outcome of the second fight.
Rico's right eye is open.
He should take his time. He should take his time. I was just gonna ask you, Badr, should Jamal go for the finish? No, relax. Rico, he's still there, you know. And you know, Rico's take the last time, you know.
And he caught him again with the right hand. Rico is damaged goods.
I think he should.
Apparently, he had learned that he stood little chance in a fair fight.
Is that a knockdown? And a big left hand.
So he inflicted damage on the Dutchman's health using the most vile way possible.
He will kick with it as long as he can.
Three of the judge to Rico, 2. And he hit him while he was down. Rico down and he's busted one.
And then, Saddik dragged Verhoeven down the path of
He's gonna
pain.
stop coming. But this fights give you respect, you know.
Incredible stuff here in Arnhem.
But Rico's will to win must have been tougher than titanium because this monster didn't even plan on giving up.
From Rico, that catches the glove. He smiles, but that means he's hurt. Rico, big right hand against the knee, trying to cover up in the corner, fire back.
Keep looking. He's really throwing everything behind those punches now. Oh,
big uppercut from Rico. Jamal trying to turn away.
On the contrary, with every passing second of the fight, Verhoeven picked up more and more momentum, dragging his opponent deeper into despair.
23rd round.
Rico just waiting.
It's almost like Jamal eats 4 or 5 shots and then one big power one back. To lure him in. The belt.
By the end of the fight, both fighters looked like bags of blood.
In the corner, I think that was a late shot by Jamal.
However, while Ben could barely stand on his feet, Rico was floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee.
With a left uppercut. There it is. Rico's tired also. He goes inside low kick.
Right at the end.
In the end, the King of Kickboxing forced the rat to swallow his words forever.
Yeah. If you see, he keeps the right hand a couple of times, so he doesn't.
Rico caught him again. Jamal's turned his back. He's staying on the ropes. They'll call this a knockdown. That is it. The reign continues.
Rico sealed a definitive victory in this trilogy. Rico Verhoeven was basically already a master at executing dirty fighters. Most of the time, he stayed calm in response to trash talk until he met Hesdy Gerges.
Kom dan, vriend, kom nu! Kom nu! Ik sla je de hele fucking vandaag nog! Meneer, omdat hij geen contract heeft, omdat hij niks te doen heeft, gaat hij MMA doen, wordt hij ook afgeslagen. Deze man moet zijn mond houden.
This rat crossed every single line possible.
Rico.
But the arrogant punk didn't even realize that making Verhoeven angry was his biggest mistake, because when the fight started, the King personally took charge of the execution.
Point game a little bit. He is only coming on 10 days notice. Really sharp, really good. So Hesdy might be just use his feints to enter.
Straight right hand connects for Rico.
His massive strikes turned the scoundrel's bones to powder.
Relax, you can switch stances.
Maybe he sees something. One big shot.
Yeah, he seems a little hesitant, a little...
And in the end, Verhoeven flawlessly dealt with this rat once and for all.
Oh, that Hesdy a little off balance.
Of his shots. You know?
Nice jab.
That they were letting out. Switching stances, playing.
No.
Rico Verhoeven.
In this video, you saw Rico Verhoeven punish those dirty rats.
Checked by Saddik. Oh, that may have been south of the equator. Punching combination against the bigger Verhoeven.
Give it a like if you wouldn't want to be in their shoes.
I was waiting for this moment in this conversation. He can go f himself. I'm gonna knock him out. It's 21 December.
This has been Boxing Game. Thanks for watching.